Oh, man. It's just tearing my guts out.
4 wins combined between the Cowboys and Eagles. 14 teams had that many all by their lonesome. But the winner here leads the division comfortably. Ben DiNucci era begins for the Cowboys in the cradle of freedom. And there he is. He's from JMU. James Madison threw 45 touchdowns, 231st pick overall, 7th round. There he goes down. Brandon Graham does not care about your resume. He cares that you have the ball, and the Cowboys fumbled away in the red zone. Deion Sanders on Twitter in an effort to get the 92-96 Cowboys back together in the field via Troy Aikman's private plane is what he wants to do. Get Charles Haley, get the playmaker, all those dudes. Ensuing Eagles drive. 2nd and 14, Carson Wentz to Travis Fulgham, brought down at the 3. Eventually get a touchdown to that. So it's 7-3 Cowboys. The turnover ends up going against them. They get points for Philly. Wentz, sack strip. Leighton Vander Esch. He's a big outdoorsy guy with Boise State. Dorrance Armstrong recovers. Wentz, 55 fumbles, 23 losses, most in the NFL since 2017. He had 3 turnovers in the first half, a couple of fumbles and a bad pick. Cowboys got nothing but a field goal out of it. Here's Wentz. Fulgham, he missed. Cowboys, big stop, take over, good field position. 4th down, 10 seconds left in the half. Greg Zuerlein from 59. I mean, that is an odd knuckleball kind of thing, but it went between the 2 yellow uprights, and that's all that counts. Apparently might have been good from as far back as, say, 62. 9-7, Pokes at the half. 2 minutes left in the third. It's still 9-7. Wentz, hey, that's my guy. There he hooked up with Fulgham. Got a 2-point conversion. Eagles lead 15-9. Wentz would end up with the 2 interceptions and 2 fumbles. Guy's being a turnover machine. DiNucci, 3rd and 6, the 21 down. Oh, they mauled the poor fellow there. Stripped, TJ Edwards. We're piling. Somebody gets the ball. Finally, Rodney McLeod scoops it up. He's running. They have not whistled the play dead. Zeke tried hard, couldn't get there. All right, so now it's free. Curry kind of had it. It's there. Where is it? Somebody get it. Bouncing, kick backwards. That's a full-on rugby scrum right there, and McLeod's got it. Eagles. It was as ugly as the records were indicating. 23-9. The Eagles are a winner. There are your updated NFL East standings. I mean, it appears the Eagles have a comfortable game-and-a-half lead in this division, and now a 67% chance to win the division. Giants don't appear to be the threat. Cowboys, that is not the season they plan to have at all.
Tim Hasselbeck joining us now, as he does on Sunday nights. And be warned, if somebody better than you comes to the podium, no, I don't mean it that way, but it's like we're at a party and we're looking around for someone else to talk to, so just stand by. But we need you for a lot of things. So our friend Kevin Nagandi, huge Eagles fan. Man, he was having a tough Twitter night going after Carson Wentz. I'm going to say Eagles fan, also Philadelphia Flyers fan for that matter. He wasn't liking Wentz's performance. We know what he's capable of. Why is he inconsistent right now?
Well, I think he's trying to do too much. I think that's probably where I would start. And it's usually when quarterbacks get in trouble, I think, is when they try to start doing other people's jobs for them. And so, whether it's trying to create plays down the field, holding on to the football too long. I mean, you look at the first turnover, the first fumble he has, really inexcusable. There's no reason that a player that's played as long as he's played to make a mistake like that. Then on 4th and 3, really an opportunity. You got multiple players open in front of you. Stuck holding the football once again. I do think the good news is he did settle down in this football game, started to make some plays, and some of the players around him started to play better once that began to happen. So look, I think it's probably a combination of with some new characters around him, playing roles that they haven't played before, Carson feeling like he's got to maybe do more than he should be trying to do.
I think what I meant in the air on the Nagandi comment is he's thinking of becoming a Steelers fan. I think that's what I was driving at. All right, so John mentioned they have a commanding lead now in the NFC East, 3-4-1. Are they your division favorites?
I think they have to be because of what everything else looks like in the division. That tie, as funny as it is, that tie may end up really helping them out. Look, it's crazy that that's the case. Now, that being said, look, he can play at an MVP level, Carson Wentz. And they do have some talented players on their defense. You know, with Rieger coming back into the lineup at wide receiver and Fulgham emerging, and you know the ability to do things in the run game with Boston Scott. Look, they can improve. You know, I think they're. You know, when you look at Dallas's situation, I don't know where the improvement's coming from. So, you know, I think there needs to be some optimism if you are, you know, rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles. If you are in that locker room, that things can get better. And I think part of it has to be, you know, kind of the idea that, you know, a rising tide will lift all boats. Carson Wentz needs to play better to help these new players around him play better.
John Kennedy reference out of you on this Sunday night. So this is meant with no disrespect, because anybody who makes the league. They must have some talent. But to be honest, people are like Googling the Cowboys quarterback going to this one, and they struggled offensively. What's your outlook for Dallas?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, it was a long night for them offensively. They really couldn't throw the football, and it's hard to be in that situation. It's a tough spot for DiNucci to be in that situation. And so, look, they need to get Andy Dalton back. They need to get some consistency, you know, at that position. And I think that the other aspect of it is they need to play better defensively, you know, and I think that when you look at the beginning of that football game, the way that Philadelphia was running the ball on them, and Chris Collinsworth pointed it out, it really doesn't make sense. And you can blame it on new system all you want, but there are times that there just needs to be better effort on the defensive side of the ball. And it's going to be a long year, but I think you learn about the character